What's up guys, we're looking at If I Can't Have You by Shawn Mendes today. Alright, really fun song to play. A little tricky, but there's only two main parts that we need to learn, right? We have the chorus, and then we have this verse part, right? So let's start with the chorus, okay? We have three chords for the chorus. We have G, D with F sharp in the bass. Then we have this sort of E minor 7 type shape, and they're back again. Alright, so just work on those shapes first. Have a look at the diagrams, pause the video if you need to. We have G, D, E minor, back to D again. Now for the rhythm, I'm going to show you a basic one first. Alright, some of you might want to have this tapping in there. Okay, but that's a little more difficult. So let's just start with this main rhythm. It's fairly simple, alright, but we need to try and cut off the chords at certain places. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what you'll realize is the G chord is short, so we have one beat, and then we're going to cut it off by putting our hands on the strings. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and with the D chord, when we play our D chord, we want to keep it as long as we can before we change. Alright, and that's the same coming back to the G chord. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2, 3. Bum, bum, cut off. Bum, bum, cut off. Bum, bum, cut off. Bum, bum, cut. Bum, bum, cut. If I can't have you. Right at the end, we do that. We just play each chord and finish on E minor. Everything is nothing if I can't have you. Alright, so that's the whole chorus. Now obviously I'm playing this a little bit slowly, just so you guys can get the rhythm. You want to try and play it a little quicker, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now if you want to take this to the next step, you can add in these taps. Alright, wherever you can, just tap the guitar, watch. You can even tap, when you do that cut off, you can even tap and cut off the strings at the same time. Alright, because your hand's there anyway, like this. You can do that. But for the other ones, it just needs to be a tap. Alright, you don't want to accidentally cut off the D chord, because the D chord needs to be long, remember? So 1, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's a little trickier, but I'm just showing you that as an option for those of you that find this too easy. So with the lyrics, sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can write walls that's not about you. Drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? So that very last one, just stay on E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in Toronto when I got this view, but I might as well be in a hotel room. Yeah, it doesn't. Now, I'll be honest with you, so this is the second part we need to learn, and then the whole song is learnt, alright? I'll be honest, this is quite tricky. To play this and sing took me a little while, alright? I had to practice it for a good half hour, and once you get it, it's a great skill to be practicing anyway. Okay, now I'm going to show you this tab here. Some of you are going to be able to just pause the video and just learn it from that tab. Those of you that know how it goes. The rest of you, let me break this down step by step.
If you're looking for the next big challenge, then sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to my backing tracks and all of my lessons. I teach you improvisation, soloing, advanced chords, theory, and techniques. All right, enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys.
So for the G shape, we're gonna have our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. Okay, now look, my wrist is low because I'm gonna have to do lots of stretching for this part. Okay, so I can't really have it in a more comfortable position, which is annoying, but that's just the way it is. Now, we're gonna have our, as I said, middle finger on the 3rd fret, but 4th finger is gonna be the next note on the 5th fret of the A string. Okay, now you can either play down, down, up, or you can play down, down, pluck. Look at this hand. You can pluck with that middle finger if you want. So this is the 3rd finger on the G string, here, 4th fret. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, now we're going to have 3 notes for each chord. Boom, boom, boom. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's always bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. It's always 3 notes, alright? So you have to try and feel that rhythm. You might have to listen to the song a few times before you can sort of hear it in your head. So that's the first one. We have our G. So just practice that on its own. Try not to have everything smooth. It's more bum, bum, bum. Can you hear it? It's bum, bum, bum. Especially that last one. It's quite short. I don't want to hear you play. Okay, I mean you can, but that's not how the song goes. It's short. The next shape is F sharp. Okay, so this is a weird one. So you're going to start with your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the E string. 4th finger is on the 4th fret this time. Middle finger is on the G string, 2nd fret. So you'll notice, to begin with, I have the first 2 notes ready. 1st finger and my 4th finger are ready, but my middle finger is just in a relaxed position, just chilling, right? It's only after I play that note do I stretch down. Do you see that? Once the pinky's down, then I stretch the middle finger. Okay, so I don't have it all ready in the beginning because that's a bit strenuous. You don't need to. Just have the first 2 ready, then bring the middle finger down. Okay, again you can play down, down, pluck, or down, down, up if you'd rather. So all together. Now this is the hardest part because we're going to go straight into this other chord, this B minor shape. Alright, so let me play the first 3 chords just so you know what it sounds like. Do you hear that? It's bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We go straight in. Okay. So all you do, you move the 1st finger and the pinky down a string to get your B minor. So now we have the A string 2nd fret, and we have the D string 4th fret. All I've done is move down a string. Okay, but now the middle finger's on the B string 3rd fret. So just work on this. Work on these first 3 shapes here. Alright, just pause the video, just practice that for a few minutes until it feels normal. Do it slower. Then we have the E minor shape. So that was this chord before, right? So we have open E, then 1st finger on the A string 2nd fret, then 4th finger on the D string 5th fret. So all together we have bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum 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 bum. Then we do E minor again, and then F sharp again. Alright, now the ending of this is different because once we do the second E minor, we're going to have to play F differently. Okay, the last F sharp we're going to play. You see what I did there? Boom, boom, boom. I moved the first finger down because that means I'm ready to do G again. Let me just do the whole thing again, just so this isn't overwhelming, right? We have G, we have F, B, E, E, then the weird F sharp, which is going to be first finger, fourth finger, then first finger again. And that brings us full circle to the G chord again. You'll notice that the second time round, instead of just playing that note, they do a hammer on with the first finger to the third finger. So you pick the second fret and then you hammer it on. You can do that if you want, or just keep it simple to start with. Just do that first, alright? So all together we have now you're going to want to pause the video here and just practice this on its own, just till it feels a little bit comfortable. This is all about slow repetition, alright, and until it becomes a little bit subconscious, okay? You have to focus on it slowly, consciously for a little while, and then your subconscious just sort of takes care of itself after a while. Now, let's just do it together, alright? Once you have paused it for a little while, do it together with me now. We'll do it a little slowly as well, so it's easier. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, once you have this part down, once you've learnt it, you can actually use it for the pre-chorus as well. But the last line, make sure you do that 3-chord part again. So, everything is nothing if I can't have you. Right? Then it goes into the chorus. I can write one song that's not about you. Okay. So I'm talking about the pre-chorus. This is the part that goes. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it. Everything's nothing if I can't have you. Alright guys, amazing work. Well done for getting this far. That's basically it. You've learned the song. You've got the chorus part down. And you've also got the verse down. Now, for those of you that are more advanced, you can actually make the verse a little bit trickier, but just adding in these subtle alright, there's little scratches you can add in, okay? Now I just do these randomly, depending on if I have space or time, or if I feel confident enough. But listen to the difference here. Do you hear just those little subtle? It just gives it that momentum. It's almost like there's a drummer playing, right? Even though it's just me and the guitar. Okay, now this is hard. This means you have to have good muting technique. You don't want any of these open strings ringing out. So you have to really block them using the first finger mainly, right? Because then I can get a scratch sound even when I'm playing a note, because I'm blocking the other strings, right? I've got this finger down, but I'm blocking the open string, right? Now that's a very hard thing to do. This is much more advanced, but I'm just pointing it out to you for those of you that have very good rhythm skills. It is an option to add more in there. Okay, but again, that's more advanced. There's a totally separate lesson to be working on muting and rhythm and that kind of crazy rhythms. All right, just keep it simple and just do that if you have to. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video.